Good evening, NFL football fans. Hope y'all having a good week. We are halfway through the work week. Only 2 more days and then it's the weekend. We are approaching week 15 in the NFL season. Should be another exciting week of NFL football. Now, before I get into the week 15 matchups in the NFL, I want to talk a bit about the Giants. Now, the Giants played this past Sunday at home against the Saints. Now, despite losing only a few points in the game, I still think the Giants didn't play that great. They took way too many penalties in that game. And they're lucky that they only lost by a few points. Because to me, I didn't think they played that great. And now, at the point now, they're 2-11. They're probably going to get a top 5 draft pick. There may be a possibility that they may get the number 1 pick, depending on if they finish the season with the worst record in the NFL. So, I don't expect great things from this team. Not in the short-term aspect. Like I said in last week's video on the NFL, the Giants should really seriously look for and drafting another quarterback in this coming year's draft. Because Drew Lock, he's in his 30s. You know how long he'll been playing. And you also have Tom DeVito, which is not bad. He's okay. He's not great quarterback, but he's okay. So Giants should really consider drafting a quarterback during this coming year's NFL draft. Because most likely, like I said, they're going to get a top 5 draft pick. Because I don't know how many more games this team's going to win. They're 2-11, so that's about it. Now let's get to the Week 15 matchups NFL. On Thursday Night Football, you have the Rams at the 49ers. That should be an exciting game. Sunday, you have the Ravens at the Giants. Cowboys at the Panthers. Chiefs at the Browns. Dolphins at the Texans. Commanders at the Saints. Bengals at the Titans. Bills at the Lions, which should be a great game. Those are the 2 best teams right now, the Bills and the Lions, in my point of view. Steelers at the Eagles, another exciting game matchup that I'm looking forward to watching. Patriots at the Cardinals, Cards at the Broncos, Buccaneers at the Chargers, and on Sunday Night Football, Packers at the Seahawks. On Monday Night Football, you have the Bears at the Vikings on Monday Night Football. There are your Week 15 matchups in the NFL. Now, the Jets, on the other hand, they played this past Sunday in Miami against the Dolphins. Now, I didn't think the Jets played that poorly. I definitely think they played better than the last few games. I think Rodgers played better, played a good game. However, they lost in overtime. So, they didn't play great, but they played badly. So, in other words, they played better than the last few games. So now they're 3-10. Obviously, they were eliminated from the playoff contention this past Sunday with that loss, so they're done for the season. It's going to be interesting what's going to happen in the offseason with this team, because not only they got to get a head coach, but they got to get a GM. And also, too, we got to find out if Rodgers is going to come back next season. Now there's there's speculation that he may not want to come back next season and retire. So it should be interesting about that. And also too, with the new regime coming in, because naturally it's going to be a new GM and new head coach. The GM may want to keep Rodgers, may not want to keep Aaron Rodgers. So it's going to be an interesting offseason for the Jets. It was definitely a disappointment season for the Jets, because a lot of people, including myself, thought they're going to go to the playoffs and have a run in the playoffs, especially after last season's disappointment because Rodgers got injured in the first game of the season. So a lot of people thought that the Jets will make the playoffs and go on a run. Fortunately, that's not happening now because it's a disappointing season. And this is the Jets' 14th season. We're not making the playoffs. This is the longest streak ever. So I feel bad for Jets fans. I know it's frustrating for them because they adore this team every year. Every year, it's always something with the Jets. So I feel for them. I mean, they haven't made the playoffs in 14 years. So it's a point season. Hopefully, we'll see what happens during the off season. Curious who they're gonna bring in as a GM and head coach. It's very interesting. So, see what happens in the offseason for the Jets. Hopefully, they have a better season next year. That's about it. Before I end this video, please, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow it with subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. Hope you have a great Wednesday evening.